Hey YouTube, what's happening? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What is this? What's up?
What's up?
Isn't that West Side?
You recording?
Are you recording?
I'm recording. You recording?
Oh no, I'm not recording.
Here we go. In 3, 2.
Hi YouTube, what's up? Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This week I want to show you how I edit an Astro photography shot taken at Maleny. So this is a really cool place where there's this really unique tree that is up on a hill with nothing behind it apart from the sky. So at a certain time of year, the Milky Way lines up perfectly next to this tree, and I want to show you how to edit that photo today. So don't forget to like and subscribe and keep watching to see how I edit that shot. So this is the edited shot here from One Tree Hill in Maleny. You can see that the tree is lit up nicely thanks to a car driving past at the exact time I needed it to. So I'll show you the original photo. So this is straight out of the camera. This is a raw file, so we need to bring back all the detail and color in this image. And to do that, we will start by increasing the exposure a little bit, so about 25 for that one. I'm going to increase the contrast to about 20. So with astrophotography shots, it's important to use a lot of contrast and clarity because that brings out a lot more detail in the stars. So I'm going to increase the clarity to about 30. So you can see here that that's brought back a lot of the detail. There's a lot more stars that are visible now. I'm just going to drop the highlights slightly, not too much, and bring up the shadows. And the other two important sliders that you need to use for Milky Way processing is your whites and your blacks. So I usually bring them up quite a bit. So the whites up to about 48 and the blacks down. So you can see that brings out a lot more color and detail in the sky. I'm also going to increase the vibrance to bring a lot more color back in, just a tiny bit of saturation. So I'm working off a virtual copy which has deleted the temp and tint values, but the temp should be 3800 and tint 31. The only other thing that I'm going to do is click on remove chromatic aberration. I'll try this one, but usually I don't like to use it because it just brightens things up too much and makes it look a bit weird. I don't know why it's not picking up my camera, but we'll go in and find it. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that one because it's not even picking up the right camera anyway. The only other thing that I want to do on this photo is just brush over the Milky Way with your adjustment brush. So I'm going to press the O key to turn on to see where I'm painting, and then I'll turn it back off again, and I just increase the temperature slightly to make it a little bit warmer so it stands out a little bit, and just bring the exposure up slightly and the contrast and the clarity. So that's just working on where I painted that brush, and I might make it a little bit warmer, not quite as purple, just to about there. So you can see before I painted it and then after, so it's just makes that Milky Way stand out a bit more. Okay, so that's our before photo and that's our after photo. So I'm pretty happy with that. The only other thing I would do would be to jump into Photoshop and maybe get rid of some of these lights down here. So we'll quickly do that. But otherwise, this is a really quick and easy edit, as most Milky Way photos are. Okay, so we're in Photoshop now. I'm just going to zoom in down here and use the spot healing tool to remove some of these lights in the foreground. I mean, it doesn't matter too much, and it's personal preference whether you like these being there or not. I just think it looks a lot tidier without them, so I like to remove them. Okay, and that is the final image. I might just remove this over here as well, it's a little bit distracting. Another thing I want to do to this image is add some length to the bottom of it, because I don't really like how the tree's been cut off. So an easy way to do that is to head up to Image, Canvas Size, and then click the arrows so they're pointing down. I'm going to change the height to 50 centimeters. I've got the canvas extension color set to foreground. Hit OK, and that's put this blue banner at the bottom here. Then I'm going to click on the magic wand tool, click in that blue area to select it, head up to Edit, click on Content Aware Fill, and then hopefully that's going to blend the bottom in nicely for us. Then hit OK. Okay, so you can see that has blended that nicely. If you hit Command D or Control D, it will deselect. And yeah, that's worked out really well. You can see the tree kind of just tapers down into nothing there. And I'll just flatten those layers. And we're done. And I'm really happy with that. So that is how you edit a Milky Way shot in Lightroom. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video, as well as hitting the bell to get notified of new videos coming up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.